for this one, Richo.
There's nothing that ignites the passion of a footy lover more than the opening bounce. Both teams will be eager to dominate the centre clearances early.
And she did. Smith comes away with the ball. Shoots off the handball. Soccer kick. Collected by Devon. She's got the football now. I think she just wants attention. Off the ground. A good job keeping it in play there. She keeps it alive despite the traffic around her. In the end, it wasn't enough to keep the ball in. The ruckman vying for the better position. Big thump from Boyd. The bouncing ball is controlled. She's threaded the needle on that handball out. Interception. Shoots off the handball. The ball is thumped towards goal by Foley. Holmes catches. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. 20 metres from home. Well, with kicking like that, you would have to say it's a goal she would have kicked 99 times out of 1,000. She'll be disappointed with that effort.
Jure really wears her heart in her sleeve. That's a mark. She handballs it. She's got a handball away. Quick hands finding the running player. Boyd slams the ball to her boot. Kept her composure then.
Kicks it. Solid catch. Shoots off the handball. Anything that goes that far needs a stewardess. A good mark under the circumstances. Gets boot to leather. And the mark will be paid. Works it across the ground. Steady hands there as she holds that one. She gathers the loose ball. Anderson with the football. She puts the head down as she runs in. Score for Melbourne. That's her first. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Boyd with first hands to the ball. Just in time with that kick. It bounced straight into her hands as if she'd called a puppy with a whistle. Thompson going for number one. Holmes looking a real threat out there when she pulls in contested marks like that one. Takes her time as she lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Adelaide will be hoping this one sails through. It'll give them the lead.
Holmes can be a real...
Cleared by Boyd. A favourable bounce. She takes control of the loose ball. Bumps the pigskin. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Gets boot to high. Phillips running to catch that one.
Phillips is good, but she doesn't always find the best option while in congestion. Oh, she shanked that. Jeez, poor kicking.
Disappointing kick there. Great mark. She steadies now in front of goal. She'll need her Saturday or Sunday best from here. Almost in the bag from this position, you would think.
Hickey is not the biggest threat on the field, but she can make her opponent accountable, and she requires a watchful eye at all times. She gets under that. She boots it. Solid use of the body to outmark her opponent. Hickey with the catch.
Gets boot to high. Nice hands. Kicks. Takes that one strongly. Puts boot to ball. Caught by Pierce. Gets some power behind that one. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Kicks it. That play was as high-tech as a campfire. Dishes it off to the running player. A low stabbing kick. And the mark is out. A set shot on a 45-degree angle. A brave shot, but an unwise one in the end. She'll be disappointed with that effort. Not what she intended to do with that kick. The ball goes out of bounds. The ball is coming back into play. Boyd punches. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Foley kicks hard along the boundary line. Strong mark by Patterson.
Patterson has been a solid contributor for her team. Her coach will know what to expect from each week, and that really helps when structuring the team. Quick hands finding the running player. She gets boot to ball. Bevan gains possession. Oh, that was in the back.
Low spearing kick. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Choose to kick it. Great mark over the pack.
Pearce got a really good footballing brain. She grabs it. Sending it on its way, she gets the upper hand. She's put power behind that kick. That's a nice strong mark. She lays off the pass. Anderson kicks it.
She has space for an easy mark. Foley decides to play on. Foley kicks hard along the boundary line. Able to grab it on the half volley. And over the boundary line she goes. The umpire's throw is a good one. Punched by Boyd. She's heading for home. She kicks it quickly. She snuck away for an uncontested mark.
Patterson really wears her heart in her sleeve. She plays it on. Bevan kicks the ball. She slams it onto her boot. A nice contested mark.
Smith hand passes to space and hopes for the best. Slams it on the boot. Kicked by Pearce. Has she? Yes, she's paid it. Kicks. A great effort.
Pearce can read the play really well. I think she's on her way to becoming one of the best in the league. She kicks the ball. And the ball goes out of play. Tapped. Phillips has the ball. That was hard at it. Sometimes you've just got to cop one for the team.
She controls the bouncing ball. She lays off the pass. Bevan looking to make them pay for that turnover. The bigger the shove, the bigger the love. Here's a chance for Bevan. He'll need a long-range boomer from here. Takes it well. She surely won't miss from this distance. She kicks it. Is it? Is it? Through for a point. Adelaide by 2 points. She'll be disappointed with that effort.
Jure wears her heart on her sleeve and she bleeds for this footy club. Phillips with a strong mark. Passes by hand. A 1-2. Foley intercepts the ball. She handballs it. Thompson puts his boot on it. She's injured. That looked to be a glancing blow, but gee, she's taking her time getting up. She'll go back to the bench for now.
Patterson with the football. She gets dishes it off to the running player. She's got it. Takes control of the ball. She gratefully accepts it. Gibson clearly doesn't get enough attention. She's played on. Marked by Bevan. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. This will have to be her very best kick to score from this range. Bevan taking a chance at goal. Hickey gains possession. Quick hands find the running player. She's racking up possession. She's got the ball. With the ball now. Gets the loose ball. Kicked in a flurry. Boyd gets the upper hand. As we go into the break, the scores are Adelaide 9, Melbourne 7.
The Crows will be happy with the early scoreboard pressure they are applying to Melbourne. They are setting the standard out there, and it will be interesting to see how Melbourne can come back after the break.
Time to see if there's anything interesting in amongst the stats.
Not much difference between the way these two teams...
First break is over, and we're back in action.
If you aren't going all the way, why go at all?
Boyd taps. Wow, what a hit. Reminiscent of young, lethal Lee Matthews. behind posts should be cowering in fear. A chance to add one more to her tally. Drifts wide to go through for a behind. She'll be disappointed with that effort. She's looking for options now. Thompson sticks out her hands and collects the ball. Handballs from the tackle. Has it now. Boyd has had plenty of it, Richo.
She's using the ball.
Give her love. Kick goes in the direction of the lead. Strong mark. A monster kick will be required from here. A rushed kick. A favourable bounce. Going for goal number 1. She can't close the deal, and it's a point. Disappointing kick there. Looks like she'll go wide. Clearing kick out of the defensive 50. Caught. Jams it on the boot now. Great mark. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Going for goal number 1. It's going. She kicks. It's gun barrel straight. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Clean tap by Boyd. It bounced straight into her hands as if she'd called a puppy with a whistle. Jams it on the boot. Marks. Jams it on the boot. Great mark. Works it across the ground. Oh, how about that, climbing over the pack like a pop-up toaster. Boyd sends one up towards the wing. Oh, you can see she really loves taking a contested mark. Boyd didn't see that one coming. Boots it. Nice mark under pressure.
Giray has been a solid contributor for her team. Her coach will know what to expect from each week, and that really helps when structuring the team. She gets boot to ball. The mark will be paid.
Pierce kicks hard along the boundary line. Dishes it off by hand. Intercepted. Thompson with the pass. She's got the head down as she charges home for the goal. She can't close the deal, and it's a point. Gibson, you know they define insanity as someone doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Disappointing kick there. Steady hands there as she holds that one. That came off the boot with huge power. Smith isn't able to hang on to the mark as it's punched away. The Crows goes back in front. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Good fist. Foley gets it on the bounce. Chips it down towards half forward. A nice running mark. Takes her time as she lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. The Crows get a goal. That will settle the nerves. The first goal is always welcome. Huge leap with the ball now. Hand passes. Jams it on the boot now. It bounced straight into her hands as if she'd called a puppy with a whistle. Deft touch from Boyd. She's got the head down as she charges home for the goal. Penetrating hand pass. Pierce goes down like a silent tree in the forest. She steadies now in front of goal. This will certainly test her from this distance. A pretty safe bet from this position. Smith ordered to play on. The mark is taken by Foley. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body.
Well, it's no wonder Adelaide are leading. They're playing smart footy and they've been careful not to hand over unnecessary free kicks. Sending it on its way, Giray takes advantage. She almost anticipated just where that pass was going and got there first. The Crows breathe a collective sigh of relief. The Crows lead.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Big thump from Boyd. Exclamation point. How about that? Penetrating hand pass. Approaching the goals now. A magnificent kick right through the middle. A much-needed goal for Melbourne. The bounce is dead straight. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. The spilled ball is collected. Strong mark. She's given that torp an almighty thump. Solid as a rock, and she comes away with a lovely contested mark. Going for goal number 1. Look at that as she puts it through. Gibson kicks her first. Kicks a goal they badly needed.
Gibson is good, but she doesn't always find the best option while in congestion.
Just in time with that kick. Jams it on the boot now. Catch by Duray. She opts to play on. She shows the quick hands. She's as cool as a prized marrow as she lines up for the shot. This will have to be her very best kick to score from this range. 15 metres out. Holmes pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. Choose to kick it. A mark by Pierce. She opts to play on. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Handballs from the tackle. She plays on. Her kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't go that far for their holidays.
The Demons just can't find a free man inside 50, and it's really having an impact on the scoreboard. Thompson wants to play on. She hand passes it. She a long kick there. She grabs it.
That drop punt works well for Pierce. Takes it well. She puts some power into that kick. Foley got under it. She chooses to play on, off the ground, with the ball now. The umpire allows play to continue. Jams it on the boot now. Marks. Kick by Foley. The bigger the shove, the bigger the love. Surely that wasn't the plan, Richo.
She just sprayed that one. She should have put more thought into it.
Gibson there to mop it up. Head down now as she goes in for the goal. Holmes spoils it.
Holmes needs to be more aggressive whilst on the field. She tends to get pushed around a bit. Adelaide lead.
She's putting on a masterclass with goals like that one. All is in readiness. The umpire has bounced the... Solid catch. She decides to play on. A goal for Adelaide. 3 of the best. She's putting on a clinic. The bounce straight down. Pierce, I've seen better swings on a condemned playground. The mark is taken by Gibson. She's running hot, Richo.
Well, Dennis, I just think she's having fun with them now.
That's 3 in a row for Adelaide. Adelaide starting to exert some dominance over the Demons with the lead of 52-21. Dishes it off by hand. Phillips throws it, clear as day. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Both ruckmen standing their ground. Pierce with the hit. She doesn't know the meaning of the word fear. In fact, it's fair to say she doesn't know the meaning of a lot of words. Tackled, but gets the handball off. The ball is becoming a yo-yo for her as it keeps coming back. With the ball now. No contest for that mark. Thumps the pigskin. Marked by Phillips.
Phillips takes a lot of marks during the match, but a lot of them are juggled. If she can just get a cleaner set of hands, that would give her opponent less chance to spoil in the contest. She slams it onto her boot. Phillips with the catch.
Sends the Sharon on its way. She has space for an easy mark. Dances around the boundary line. She was pushed. Bad kick, resulting in a free to the Demons. Ball over the boundary line. Anderson manages to sneak it through. She sinks her first goal. Big goal for Melbourne. Time to check those stats.
The huge difference in score is not reflecting minuscule difference in...
The players have had a good break. They should be ready to bring this game home.
The difference between the impossible and the possible lies in a person's determination.
Handball short, straight down the field. Hickey got under it, played on, gets a handball away. Hickey throws the ball, free kick. She's perspiring like a pudding in a pot as she lines up to take this shot. Testing shot outside the 50. You'd back her from this position. She gains possession. She's running hot, Richo.
She's been outstanding all match, Dennis.
Hickey puts it on the boot. Takes that one strongly. She gets tackled as she hands it off. Pierce throws it, clear as day. She chooses to play on. Durate isn't able to hang on to the mark as it's punched away. Very quiet by her standards. She gains possession. The ball mopped up. She runs for home. Great grab. Kicks. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Patterson with the kick. Marks. Jams it on the boot. Great mark under pressure. Kicked by Pierce. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Picked up the ball. Patterson with the handball out of the pack. Smith sends one up towards the wing. Great mark over the pack. Sends it on its way. Smith gets her mark spoiled. Very quiet by her standards. She runs for home. Gibson cops it from behind. Kicks. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark, minus the peg. She steadies now in front of goal. Thompson saying a little prayer. Holmes alone for the uncontested mark. The tightest of angles here. Having a big day going for goal number 4. Adelaide leads by 31. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Clean tap out of the ruck. Gains possession. The ball spills to Bevan. Picked up the ball. Patterson passes. She's running hot, Richo.
I can't believe it, Dennis. She just keeps on surprising us up here in the commentary box.
It's like she has the ball on her string. The Crows over. The Demons by 37.
Bevan has so much potential. She could become anything.
Intercepted by Hickey. She hand passes the ball. It takes 2 to make a thing go right. She's perspiring like a pudding in a pot as she lines up to take this shot. 65 metres out. No more time. Play on's the call. Caught. My goodness, the wee ball has gone so high there'll be snow on that one when it comes down. Jams it on the boot, and the mark will be paid. Sends the Sharon on its way. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. A short handball, and that ball is out of bounds. And she stepped over the boundary line. All eyes on the ball as the ruckmen battle it out. Boyd gets the tap. The bouncing ball is controlled. She gets tackled as she hands it off. She grabs it on the run. Head down now as she goes in for the goal. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. Boyd didn't even get close to that tap. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Holmes has the ball. Has it now. A desperate kick there. Gets a handball away. Superb handball. Sends it on its way. Short handball from Boyd. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. That play was as high-tech as a campfire. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. Chalk up a goal for the Crows. Gibson kicks her second, and that puts them further in front. The bounce. She's got the footy in her hands. Foley kicks from the pack. Thompson looking like a Manchester United player. Penetrating hand pass. She's really a ball magnet. Gets the distance. This one gives them an even bigger lead. That's 2 in a row for the Crows. The Crows by 43. Boyd didn't even get close to that tap. Has it now. Goes by hand. Snicks the ball away in time. Trims the grass with that one, and the mark will be paid. She kicks it quickly. Steady hands there as she holds that one. They really need a goal on the board now. She's missed it. That score is not going to help them very much. Disappointing kick there. She plays on with a little kick. Thumps the pigskin. Solid as a rock, and she comes away with a lovely contested mark with the quick hands. She likes it. Goal. Has it now. She's given that Torp an almighty thump. Thompson, with no time to delay with that kick, moves it quickly by hand. Durade goes back to collect the ball, a free kick and several teeth. Durade has been told to play on now. Has she? Yes, she's paid it. Boots it. Strong mark. Sends it on its way. Strong mark. Gets some power behind that one. Bevan picks up the bouncing ball. Pierce doesn't waste that opportunity. Strong mark. Kicks. It was all her. She chooses to play on, chooses to kick it. Takes that one strongly. Lobs the pass. Lucky bounce collected. She seems to have the ball on a string, Richo.
Yes, she's at it again, Dennis. She just seems to be everywhere tonight.
She's rammed that one into the woodwork. Adelaide leads by 37. She'll be disappointed with that effort. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Surely that wasn't the plan, Richo.
That's just a waste of a kick there.
Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Richo, do you rate her for this kick?
Distance is not a problem. It's all about the accuracy.
45 metres out. She's got the footy in her hands. She collects the loose ball. Quick hands find the running player. Gibson making her way in. Let's hope she's compensated for that breeze. The ball heads out of bounds. Gets boot to leather. Hickey with the mark.
Even though the Demons are behind on the scoreboard, I think they'd be proud of their dominance in the marking contests, and so they should be. She boots it. She grabs it. She boots it. A great mark under pressure.
Great mark. She steadies now in front of goal. You'll need a long-range boomer from here. She's kicking from a 45-degree angle. Has she? Yes, she's paid it. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. Looks to honour the lead with that kick. A good mark under the circumstances. Kicks it across the ground. Great mark over the pack. She's as cool as a prized marrow as she lines up for this shot. This game is slowly slipping out of their grasp. They must convert here. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. It's not the score she was looking for. Well done to keep it alive under pressure. Sorry I spoke too soon. It goes across the line. Here we go again. There's been a lot to enjoy in the third quarter. The scores are Adelaide 83, the Demons 41.
Adelaide will want to keep the foot on the accelerator and finish this last quarter strongly.
And that's the game. Adelaide 83 to the Demons 41. What? Oh, they're telling. The players are starting to feel the strain of the first three quarters now.
Never let your head hang down. Never give up and sit down and grieve. Find another way.
Foley handballs it to the open paddock. Boyd gets it on the bounce. Boyd throws the ball. Free kick. Chips it down towards half forward. Got that one off just in the nick of time. Foley gains possession through the interception. Handballs from the tackle. Kicked by Hickey. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Wow, do they need to score? It shaved the post just so close. They really needed a goal there.
Let's play on.
She'll be disappointed with that effort. Thumps the pigskin. Phillips has it. And that torp has gone supernova. Dropped by Pierce. Hickey with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Yet another possession. Penetrating hand pass. Sends the ball to open space. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. Chips it down towards half forward. Dances around the boundary line. Doesn't quite manage to pull it off. Great try. The ball has been tossed in. Big thump from Boyd. She runs in for the goal. The goal for Adelaide. That could be the final nail in the coffin. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. The bouncing ball is controlled. Handball's out into space. She'll get a free for that tackle, far too high. Nice drop punt. And the mark will be paid. Booted by Foley. Marked by Thompson. She's as cool as a prized marrow as she lines up for the shot. That's a massive kick. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Kicks into the middle. A mark by Patterson. Thumps the pigskin. Marks. Sends it on its way. Spoils. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. She controls the bouncing ball. Sneaks the ball away in time. Off the ground. Dishes it off to the running player. A desperate kick there. Patterson. Again, Richo.
She's been outstanding all match, Dennis.
Gets the loose ball. The ball spills to Foley. Bevan booting it inside the 50. Gathers the ball. She's racking up possession. Thompson sends it to open space. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea.
Smith has no trouble getting on the top of packs, but sometimes she can just get her timing wrong. If she doesn't lift, I think the stage will come when the coach will ask her to be more disciplined in the contest. Play on's been called. Bevan marks it. Bevan with the shot.
Bevan just makes the goal line. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce, laser straight. She gains possession, sends the Sharon on its way. Solid catch. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. 25 metres out. A set shot on a 45-degree angle for Gibson. That's 4 in a row for the Crows. That could be the final nail in the coffin.
Gibson shown a lot of character with her recent performances.
Simply outplayed the opposition there. Kick by Thompson. A favourable bounce. Going for goal number 5. And the ball goes over the boundary line, close to goal. The ball is in the air. First hand's important. The loose ball picked up. Short kick to Foley. Nicely intercepted by Hickey. Pierce gets the ball. Quick hands find the running player. And the fans are riding this one home. And they like it behind the goals. She likes it. Goal. Good things come in threes. That's her third. She gets the hand pass. Jams it on the boot now. And the mark will be paid. She steadies now in front of goal. Does she have a realistic chance from here, Richo?
She's a good kick and she should convert from here.
35 metres out. She's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. Slams it on the boot. Gets spoiled. And a free for Smith. Moves it quickly by hand. They've conceded possession. Handball finds Holmes. Handballs from the tackle. She steadies now in front of goal, 45 metres out. And looking to add another. She holds her breath. Perfect kick. This kick stretches the lead. That could be the final nail. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Both Rucks have a fair shot at this one. She's got the ball. Kicks it. That kick was asking a bit much of Devon. Patterson picks it up. She picks up the loose ball. Nice interception. Patterson was taken high. Patterson sends the ball on its way. She wins the contest. She's given that Torp an almighty thump. Yet another possession. Approaching the goals now. She's looking to add another. She'll want to avoid the coach after that display. That could be the final nail in the coffin. That's one area to a game that needs improvement. Oh, how about that climbing over the pack like a pop-up toaster. Gets boot to leather. A mark by Smith. She steers it out of the defensive 50. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. With no time to spare, she gets the ball away. Going for goal number 1. Adelaide get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. They increase their lead. All is in readiness. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Pierce with the football. She's got the football now. She handballs it.
Ball up.
Boyd with the mighty fist. She controls the bouncing ball. She grabs the footy, stuck the mitts out and held on to it. She soccers it. Holmes gets it on the bounce. Short handball from Hickey. Tackled, but gets the handball off. Gains possession. Boyd, not fazed by the pressure, gets his kick away. Takes possession. Approaching the goals now. Just fell through. The Demons, they're just being completely humiliated right here. She's got the football now. She gets a kick out of that pack. She hand passes the ball. She gets tackled as she hands it off. She handballs it. She seems to have the ball on a string, Richo.
I can't believe it, Dennis. She just keeps on surprising us up here in the commentary box.
Is in her possession. Pressure didn't phase her. Kicks as cool as the other side of the pillow. Gives it to Foley. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. She hand passes the ball. Sends it into the open paddock. Intercepted. Gets the loose ball. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Thompson catches. She chooses to play on. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Dishes it off to the running player. The Crows get a goal. She's on fire at the moment. 7 kicks of hers have gone in. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. She's got the footy in her hands. Nice work from Gibson. Takes her time as she lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Can she kick it from here, Richo?
I reckon she may struggle from here, Dennis.
40 metres out. The 45-degree shot is not too hard. She just has to keep cool. Jams it on the boot now. She picks up the loose ball. Approaching the goals now. Shoots off the handball. Kicks it. Boyd claims the ball.
The Demons just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. It comes off the side of the boot. Hickey just wanted it more then.
Puts boot to ball. A good mark under the circumstances. Gets boot to high. Out of bounds near the 50. Umpire calls for a throw-in. Neither ruckman giving an inch. Pierce controls it, works it across the ground. The Demons were punished. At the end of the match, the scores are the Crows 132 to the Demons 54. The sound of the first bounce.
The best and fastest way to learn a sport is to watch and imitate a champion. So people at home take note.
Dishes it off to the running player. She collects the loose ball. Hutchins gets the interception on the bounce. Look at the concentration on her face as she lines up for the goal. Well, if you could hand-pick a position, this is it. Straight in front of the goals. Out of bounds, dangerous spot near the goal. She gives it a punishing kick. Has she? Yes, she's paid it. You know more about her than me, Richo. Reckon she can bag this one?
The angle is pretty tough here, Dennis. I'm not sure she can do it.
Point the difference. Disappointing kick there.
Hutchins has been a solid contributor for her team. Her coach will know what to expect from each week, and that really helps when structuring the team. Good mark. She steadies now in front of goal, lining it up with the goal now. It's on its way. Missed them all.
Ball heads out of bounds. Hutchins sends the ball on its way. Caught. Kicks. Has she? Yes, she's paid it.
King doesn't have the strongest marking hands in the league, but she's certainly very, very handy on the lead, concentrating hard as she lines up the goal. Stevens there to mop up, dishes it off to the running player. You heard the umpire. Free kick.
She's as cool as a prized marrow as she lines up for the shot. 45 metres out. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Going for goal number 1. It's in the air. Solid as a rock, and she comes away with a lovely contested mark. Here's a chance for Holmes. Going for goal number 1. The kick just clears the line for a goal. The first goal for Holmes. Well, they got that badly needed goal. Can they build on top of this? The umpire bounces it beautifully. She gains possession. Kicks it. Solid catch. Going for goal number 1. Hutchins passes. Morgan handing it back now. Gets boot to leather. Nice hands. King hand passes out to space. Was that a throw? I think it was. She wants to play on. And the mark will be paid.
Edwards just needs to do some work on her jumping. She can get some good height, but her timing is way out. Quick hands finding the running player. Foley delivers a nice bump. Dishes it off to the running player.
Advantage, play on.
Going for goal number 1. Slots it. That will settle the nerves. The first goal is always welcome. They've got the break they need, but will it be the catalyst to drive them home? King hand passes. In technical terms, she's made a real pig's ear of that. Wow, some of her hits border on felonious assault. She's heading for home. Jams it on the boot now. Takes that one strongly. Slams it on the boot. Marked by Gibson. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. 50 metres out. Holmes takes aim for goals.
Holmes can achieve anything she sets her mind to. The sky's the limit for this girl.
Takes possession. King hand passes the ball to the runner going past. Sends the Sharon on its way. The ball in the hands of Gibson, finding the running player. Head down now as she goes in for the goal. 50 metres out. Going for goal number 1. All eyes are watching. Out of bounds in the pocket. Hutchins boots it. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over.
Hutchins has got a really good knowledge of the game, and she can see events unfolding around her, but she just needs to react a little faster. She gets under that. She lines it up with the goal. She slams it onto her boot. Hutchins catches it.
Puts boot to ball. McIntosh with the running catch. She gets another possession. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. She gets a kick out of that pack. She's as cool as a prized marrow as she lines up for the shot. Nice kick. That will settle the nerves. The first goal is always welcome. Here's the bounce. Effective hit out there. Stevens gets it on the bounce. The loose ball scooped up. Goes for the tackle and gets nothing but air. Bevan, not fazed by the pressure, gets his kick away. It goes through for a behind. The Crows lead Collingwood. I would have expected her to nail that one.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time Collingwood stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. Oh, great spoil. She handballs it. Oh, it'll be a free kick. She chooses to play it on. She gets boot to ball. She marks the ball.
Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. 65 metres out. Edwards onto the ball. Handballs from the tackle. Certainly that was not a hand pass. The umpire thinks the same and awards the free. Can she kick it from here, Richo?
I reckon the distance will be too much from here, Dennis.
50 metres from home. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. The Crows by 15 points. That's one area to a game that needs improvement. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Picked up by Stevens.
Ball up.
Good fist. She gathers the loose ball, dishes it off to the running player. Handballs out into space. Both hands right in the middle of the back, a clear free. She's perspiring like a pudding in a pot as she lines up to take this shot. Adelaide add one to their tally. That's her first. They increase their lead. The ball bouncing well. Has it now. Dishes it off to the running player. No, that's just giving the ball away. No, that's just giving the ball away. Gets a handball away. Interception. Ground control to Major Tom. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Approaching the goals now. Just fell through. This kick stretches the lead. The Crows have scored the last 4 goals. The Crows leads by 27. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Takes possession. Foley with the interception. Shoots off the handball. Head down now as she goes in for the goal. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Play on is the order from the ump. And the mark will be paid. It'll be a free kick. Booted by McIntosh. Garnett couldn't hang on to that one. Unfortunately, placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. A stab kick from White. Solid as a rock, and she comes away with a lovely contested mark. Puts the kick on the win. A great effort. She's elected to play on. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. A lot of possessions for her. The mark spoiled for Gibson.
She might not be taking them often herself, but she's always getting a fist in the way of the opposition. She's evading ghosts. She receives the ball, sending it on its way. Foley, with good strong hands, she slams it onto her boot. A nice contested mark.
Jams it on the boot now. Takes that one strongly. Boots it. Gathers the ball. Foley picks up the loose ball. Gibson on the ball at the moment. Gibson launches one towards goal. She's driven the ball hard, but it's a miss. The Crows by 28. I would have expected her to nail that one. She'll be looking to spot the player on the burst. Only a matter of time now. She picks it up. Foley collects. Scoops up the ball. Sweeping handball. And that's the end of the first term. Adelaide 34 to Collingwood 6.
The Magpies are stiff to be behind at the siren. They had plenty of it, but just lacked finishing. I'm sure they'll have more.
Let's get back to the action.
The winners in life constantly think in terms of I can, I will, and I am.
King bumped off the ball. She's got the ball. She just can't get out of the action. She gets a kick out of that pack. It bounced straight into her hands as if she'd called a puppy with a whistle. Gathers the ball. Hutchins bumped. The ball kept alive. She's out of space. It's like working in a telephone box out there. They slam the door shut. Claimed by King. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Quick hands find the running player. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Border Control will be keen to look at this trafficking. She keeps it alive despite the traffic around her. Finding the running player. She just can't get out of the action. Dishes it off to the running player. Intercept by Anderson. They've conceded possession. The loose ball picked up. Like working in a telephone box. Look at her go. Well, despite her best efforts, she can't keep it in play any longer. The throw is accurate. King really gets onto this one. Kicked in a flurry. That was a narrow miss. That was a waste. They won't get on top kicking like that. I would have expected her to nail that one. Kick to himself. Jams it on the boot. And the ball goes sailing out of bounds. Umpire calls for a boundary throw. The ball is coming back into play. King gets the tap. She's got the football now. A mark by Edwards. Caught. Gets off a wobbly kick. Foley has it.
Foley is a really good overhead mark, but anything below her knees and she struggles to get down for. If she can add that to her game, she'll go to another level. King finds the running player.
Garnett is starting to get a lot of the football. Choose to kick it. The bouncing ball is controlled. Edwards catches it. She wants to play on. A mark by Phillips. Sneaks the ball away in time. Handball short. Foley is getting the ball again and again. Over the top of the pack. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. 45 metres out. You'd back her from this position. Marks. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Holmes kicks an ugly-looking one here. I think it came off the other side of the boot. That's 5 in a row for Adelaide. Adelaide with the upper hand in this match, and it shows on the scoreboard, leading 40-7.
Adelaide are taking their time and looking for the safe marking option in the forward line. Most of their goal production is coming from set shots, and it's paying off for them.
I'll put a cork in it. That's vintage stuff, and I bet she'll only get better with time. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. White with the football. She shows the quick hands. Stevens was taken high. Dishes it off by hand. She's running hot, Richo.
I can't believe it, Dennis. She just keeps on surprising us up here in the commentary box.
She'll need her Saturday or Sunday best from here. Kicks it. Garner takes the mark. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. No contest for that mark. She's threaded the needle on that handball out. A 1-2. In technical terms, she's made a real pig's ear of that. She run. Good tap from King. A favourable bounce. It's an understatement to say they really need this one. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market.
Let's play on.
That's one area to a game that needs improvement. She lays off the pass. Choose to kick it. And the ball goes over the boundary line. The ruckman vying for the better position. Punched by King. Stevens sticks out her hands and collects the ball. She seems to have the ball on a string, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. She's an absolute ball magnet.
She's had a lot of touches this match. She'll get a free for that tackle. Far too high. Low kick. Takes that one strongly. She steadies now in front of goal. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. 50 metres out. She's on a 30-degree angle. Simply outplayed the opposition there.
Morgan, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. Nice kick, just a little bit too wide, and it's bounced off the post. The Crows are in front.
Disappointing kick there.
Hutchins has a lot of tricks in her bag, which makes her very hard to stop. She's always got an amazing highlight reel. White marks it. Good hand skills there. Oh, nice one too. A 1-2. Interception.
Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Kicks the skin off it. Caught.
Hang the mark.
Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. 45 metres out. A chance to add one more to her tally. She's kicked that one like my wife would. The ball goes out of bounds. Kicks into the wind. Great grab. Stevens slams it on the boot. Solid as a rock, and she comes away with a lovely contested mark. Jumping at shadows. Bevan hand passes it. Scoops up the ball. Jumping at shadows. Has it now. Approaching the goals now. She's having a ball, if you'll excuse the pun. 3 of the best. She's putting on a clinic. All in. Great bounce.
Getting beaten in the ruck is a real recipe for disaster and could potentially lose this game for the Magpies. McIntosh gets the catch. She boots it. It's spoiled. McIntosh scoops up the ball. She's evading ghosts. She gets boot to ball. Plenty of space for a very easy mark.
Thumps the pigskin, and the mark will be paid. Kick by Darcy. She had her eye on the ball all the way, and she took the mark well. She has space for an easy mark.
Well, the quality of disposal has been pretty soft out there, and that's enabled the Magpies to rack up the marks. The Magpies need to cut out these junk possessions and become more attacking. She slams it onto her boot. It's a mark. Puts boot to ball. She takes a strong mark.
Jams it on the boot. Takes that one strongly. Bumps the pigskin. She's running hot, Richo.
Yes, she's giving 100% right now.
Darcy with a wobbly kick, and the mark will be paid. Kicks hurriedly. Marks. She plays on. A difficult kick into this breeze. She had her eye on the ball all the way, and she took the mark well. 50 metres out. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. The mark missed by Phillips. Pick up by Darcy. We have a free kick. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Oh, good spoil. Anderson picks up the bouncing ball. She's a ball magnet. Goes up the line. Foley has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark.
It's clear that Adelaide have been practicing their marks during the week. They've racked up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. Gibson watching the ball. Well, that's just another behind on the board. It's Adelaide with the lead over the Magpies.
Disappointing kick there.
Hutchins can be consistent, but she still needs to do some work to bring her A game to every match. She claims the ball. She gets boot to ball. Good mark. She slams it onto her boot. Great move to be able to work into an uncontested position. It comes off hands. Even under extreme pressure, she's got the handball out.
Catch by Bevan. Sends the Sharon on its way. You've seen a half now, Richard. Your thoughts?
It looks like Collingwood have not been themselves in the first half. I'll tip them to come out firing in the second half. But for Adelaide fans out there, it certainly has been a polished first half performance.
Time to check the stats, Richard.
Collingwood are behind on the scoreboard, but the stats are in their favour. They need to turn some of that magic into goals.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Richard. Well, that's the first half of the match. Come back in a few minutes and we'll have plenty more footy to play. Players have had a good break. They should be ready to bring this game home.
Champions keep playing until they get it right.
Booted by Foley, stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Stevens gains possession. Was that a throw? I think it was. Lobs the pass. She gets tackled as she hands it off.
Phillips is half a yard quicker in her head, but she still can put on the afterburners. She taps the ball. Puts boot to ball. She lays off the pass. Thompson heading for goal. Hutchins marks it.
That's a massive kick. King claims the ball. Getting a helping hand from the wind with that kick. She chooses to play on. She takes control of the loose ball. McIntosh working like a bricklayer who gets paid by the row. Quick hands find the running player. I think she just wants attention. She handballs it. It looked like a goal, but it grazed the post. Adelaide lead Collingwood 49-8. It's not the score she was looking for. She's searching for her teammates. King up.
King's got a decent leap on her, but I still think there's some room for improvement. Sending it on its way. She handballs it. She takes a quick ballet break. A solid use of the body then. Stevens with handball.
Intercepted. She lays off the pass. Chips it down towards half forward. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Darcy puts it on the boot. Garnett grabs that one. 40 metres from home. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Garnett slots the goal. Collingwood won't be so desperate after that goal. Here's the bounce. Knocks it down in front. Scoops up the ball. Penetrating hand pass. That tackle clearly above the shoulders. White has been told to play on now. Solid catch. She decides to play on. Caught. She plays on now. Dishes it off by hand. Kicks. Caught. She plays on. Wow, some of her hits border on felonious assault. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. It's like she has the ball on her string. Pass by Garner. A favourable bounce. She receives the handball. A goal for the Magpies. She sinks her first goal. That's 2 in a row for Collingwood. The margin's closed a little, but they still have a long way to go. She's got the football now. Nice interception. Lobs the handball. Approaching the goals now. The kick just clears the line for a goal. Adelaide with the ascendancy over Collingwood, leading the match 55-20.
King has been a solid contributor for her team. Her coach will know what to expect from each week, and that really helps when structuring the team. Nice bit of power then. She marks the ball. Puts boot to ball. Garner takes the
about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. The Magpies are really being punished. The ball bouncing well. Has it now. Jams it on the boot now. Her foot finds the ball and brings it out of the pack. A favourable bounce. Penetrating hand pass. She's really a ball magnet. The Crows in front.
The Crows forwards are marking everything and converting their set shots. It's meant that the Adelaide midfielders have had complete faith in their forwards and are using them as the preferred avenue to goal.
Garnett ordered to play on. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Nice work from King. Whoa, that's a nice long kick. Solid catch. 50 metres out. Going for goal number 1. The kick just clears the line for a goal. Here we go. Big leap with the ball now. That had some power behind it. Soccer kick. Hastily kicked. It shaved the post just so close. The Crows by 5 goals. Disappointing kick there. Oh, how about that climbing over the pack like a pop-up toaster? Choose to kick it. Strong mark. Sends it on its way. Marks. She's given that toe-up an almighty thump. Darcy couldn't hang on to that one. Takes control of the bouncing ball. They've conceded possession. Sends the Sharon on its way. Nice mark there. Sends it on its way. Ball over the boundary line. The ball is coming back into play. Thompson with a kick at goal. Going for goal number 1. That was an easy shot, but just behind for Foley. That's one area to a game that needs improvement. White soars over the pack and takes a ripper. She's got eyes like a pterodactyl with contact lenses.
Collingwood have taken plenty of marks, but they haven't converted enough into goals. That's why they find themselves trailing. Good hand skills there. She gets boot to ball. A great mark under pressure.
Edwards with the football. She grabs it on the run. She kicks the ball out of the congestion. Off hands. Right now she looks like a woman in a darkened room trying to discover where all the furniture is. Has she? Yes, she's paid it. She hand passes the ball. Lucky bounce collected. Gains possession. Superb handball. Well, she gave it a shot. Very quiet by her standards. She grabs it on the run. Foley takes a shot. Hutchins will take the free. Bumps the pigskin. Over the top of the pack. Gets boot to leather. Catch by White. With the quick hands. Sharing is caring. What in God's green earth was she thinking? The umpire wants to ball it up. Effective hit out there. She sockers it. Foley again, Richo.
Well, Dennis, I just think she's having fun with them now.
With the ball now. Sweeping handball. Gets a handball away. Kicks it. Darcy marks it. A long way out. Kicks it across the ground. She's perspiring like a pudding in a pot as she lines up to take this shot. She opts to play on. Hands like dinner plates. Slams it on the boot. Marks. What was the intention of that kick, Richard?
She might as well have just dropped the ball to the ground, Dennis.
A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. You'll need a long-range boomer from here. Looking for another goal here. She holds her breath. She's missed the lot. Ball crosses the boundary. Adelaide lead at the end of the term by 31.
Well, they're still in it, but they need something to ignite them in this last quarter. They can't expect their opposition to hand it to them.
Let's go to Richard now and take a look at the stats.
Adelaide with nothing impressive in the stat sheet. The score says it all.
It looks like this will be an interesting final quarter.
You can't just beat a team. You have to leave a lasting impression in their minds so that they never want to see you again.
She's as cool as a prized marrow as she lines up for the shot. This will have to be her very best kick to score from this range. She had her eye on the ball all the way and she took the mark well. 50 metres from home. An easy angle for Ghana. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? She plays on now. Certainly that was not a hand pass. The umpire thinks the same and awards the free. They desperately need this goal to stem the flow.
Hope is very good off either left or right foot, so kicking off either side is not an issue.
Handballs from the tackle. Finding the running player. Advantage takes that one strongly. 40 metres out. A chance to add one more to her tally. Drifts wide to go through for the behind. I would have expected her to nail that one. She needs someone to break hard. She's ready to bring it back into play. And the mark will be paid. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Distance could be the problem. A desperate kick there. That really shouldn't have been a problem for Holmes. Adelaide by 25. She'll be disappointed with that effort.
Hutchins shown a lot of character with her recent performances. Strong mark there. King passes it. Nice interception. Hutchins with the ball.
No more time. Play on's the call. Nice work from King. Dishes it off by hand. Interception. Foley shoots off the handball. She gives the ball away. She gains possession. Has it now. She seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
I can't believe it, Dennis. She just keeps on surprising us up here in the commentary box.
She misjudged the boundary line there. One down by King. King goes back to collect the ball. A free kick and several teeth. Choose to kick it. The spilled ball is collected. She's got the footy in her hands. She's got the footy in her hands. She handballs it. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Garnett picks it up. She picks up the loose ball. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. She's able to thread the needle as she kicks it out of that pack. McIntosh takes the mark.
Well, the quality of disposal has been pretty soft out there, and that's enabled Collingwood to rack up the marks. Collingwood need to cut out these junk possessions and become more attacking. Sending it on its way. King with the catch.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Garnett enjoying a height advantage. Looking for another goal here. It's going. Oh, that was a brave shot. Good goal. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Tap to advantage. King just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Nice interception. Penetrating hand pass. Approaching the goals now. Garnett knocks it through for a point. I would have expected her to nail that one. They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. She's a long way from home, but she's a chance. Darcy kicks hard along the boundary line. Catch by Pope. The spilled ball is collected. She wants to play on. Close call, but it's just made it for a score. That's a second, just when they needed it most. Knocks it down in front. A favourable bounce. She gathers the loose ball. Garner, a good crummer. Garner kicks. Gets a fist to it. Right now she looks like a woman in a darkened room trying to discover where all the furniture is. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably the mind messes up more shots than the body.
Hutchins has got a really good knowledge of the game and she can see events unfolding around her, but she just needs to react a little faster. Play on's been called. Puts boot to ball. Good mark.
She pumped that one. Great mark over the pack. Kicks. Foley couldn't hang on to that one. Darcy doesn't waste that opportunity. She handballs it. She was pushed. Choose to kick it. A great effort. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. Great mark under pressure. A stab kick from Garner. That was all Darcy. Going for goal number 1. Takes that one strongly. Boots it. The ball over the line. The ball will be thrown in. Umpire lets it loose.
King is really good at getting up in the ruck contest, but the direction of her taps do need some work. Foley finds the running player. Casey scoops up the ball. Hutchins finds the running player. Oh, good hand skills there.
No advantage. Bring it back.
McIntosh sends one up towards the wing. She gives the ball away. Marks lining up the goal now. It's going. And the ball goes sailing out of bounds. Out of bounds. Kicks the skin off it. The ball goes over the line.
Out of bounds.
Sends it on its way. Over the top of the pack. She steadies now in front of goal. 50 metres from home. And it's close to goal as the ball goes over the boundary line. Edwards kicks hard along the boundary line. Gibson scoops up the ball. McIntosh comes away with the ball.
That's fine. Ball up.
Palms it down nicely. She controls the bouncing ball.
Bring it back.
Morgan has been told to play on. Marks. She's perspiring like a pudding in a pot as she lines up to take this shot. She runs out of room and crosses the boundary line. All eyes on the ball as the ruckman battle it out. Is in her possession. She grabs it on the run. The spilled ball is collected. Down goes Casey. I don't think she'll be coming back. That was nasty stuff. She opts to play on.
Free kick. No advantage. Bring it back.
She hand passes the ball. Interception. With no time to spare, she gets the ball away. She's running hot, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. I've run out of things to say about her performance. I'm just going to enjoy watching her play.
She surely won't miss from this distance. She kicks it. It's going. Holmes kicked the ball as though it was 3 pounds of haggis. It's not the score she was looking for. Oh, you can see she really loves taking a contested mark. You know more about her than me, Richo. Reckon she can bag this one?
I reckon the distance will be too much from here, Dennis.
She handballs it. Gets boot to leather. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. She chooses to play on. Takes that one strongly. Puts boot to ball. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Lucky bounce collected. Interception. She gets a kick out of that pack. Her mistake cost her possession. Gibson starts in. Her shadow beside her. Where else would it be? Adelaide lead the Magpies by 19. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. First hand's important. The Crows wanted a victory, and they certainly haven't settled for anything less.
The way a team plays as a whole determines its success. You may have the greatest bunch of individual stars in the world, but if they don't play together, the club won't be worth a cent.
At the end of the game, Adelaide Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us for Thursday Night Football. Perfect weather here in Geelong. High numbers at this match, hardly an empty seat. With me is three-time All-Australian and 13 times Richmond's leading goal kicker, Matthew Richardson.
Hi Dennis, an absolute pleasure to join you.
This evening's match is between Geelong and Port Adelaide. Waiting for the siren. Here we go. It's the Cats versus the Power. He grabs it on the run. Ryder controls. Out of nowhere, the ball shoots out of the pack. Straight down the field. Marks. Clearing kick out of the defensive 50. Pollock gets spoiled by Duncan. Going for goal number 1. And the ball crosses over the boundary. Sends the Sharon on its way. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Hands like dinner plates.
Guthrie is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. Dangerfield marks the ball. He kicks the ball.
Gray comes away with the ball, finding the running player. And the grounds it goes. A lot of jostling as the boundary umpire puts the ball back into play. He gets his hands on the footy. The loose ball picked up. Gains possession. Quick kick out of the pack by Ryder. The ball bounced favourably for Taylor. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Sweeping handball. Boak tries in vain to tackle. Selwood is in his possession. The bouncing ball is controlled. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. Selwood pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. Misses the goal and goes through for a behind. Geelong by a point. It's not the score he was looking for. Gray gets set to kick it back in. Grabs the footy. Great hand passes. A taunt from Outlet. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Opportunity for Young. It's going. That's a very well executed goal. Young gets the important kick. Would Adelaide get a goal? Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Here's the bounce. Ryder guides it. With the ball now. Probing kick inside the 50. Dixon gathers it, gets the ball free. Squeezes out a handball. He runs into the goal. Marked by Monfries. 35 metres out. You're backing from this position. Monfries taking a chance at goal. Gets the distance. Monfries puts them back in contention.
Monfries is a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Gets the loose ball, finding the running player. Boak running to catch that one. Just in time with that kick. He's injured. Richo, what does it look like to you?
Boak has got a really good pain tolerance, but gee, that looks nasty. The power for taking their time and looking for the safe marking option in the forward line. Most of their goal production is coming from set shots, and it's paying off for them.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. The bouncing ball is controlled. Gray finds his man on the move. Approaching the goals now. Hands like dinner plates. Nice bit of power there. Catch by Boak. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Boak unloads one towards goal. It's in the air. He can't get it home from that distance. Geelong in early trouble. Disappointing kick there. Henderson looking for a lead. Nice hands. He brings it out of the pack. Marked by Guthrie.
Guthrie can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. He gets boot to the ball. Great hands.
Didn't middle that kick, did he, Richo?
If you're going to kick that poorly, you may as well just give the ball straight back to the opposition.
He's got the footy in his hands. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Menzel with the kick. Murdoch catches. Kicks. Oh, he's dropped it. He'll rue that one. It's been intercepted by the opposition. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Taylor with the pickup. Wingard, a good crummer. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Nice work from Westhoff. Port Adelaide couldn't have asked for a much better start than this one. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Smith, timing terrible. He's leaving his messages before the beat. The umpire to ball it up. Hit by Smith. The ball mopped up. Wingard sends it to open space. Perhaps he was trying to audition for the ballet. Intercepted by Ryder. Mackie marks.
The Cats have been able to take more marks out there, but most of these have been from playing possession footy. They need to start taking a few more risks out there. Bo cuts off the ball. He takes a quick ballet break.
Grabs the footy. Young just stopping for a quick dance. Dixon with a safe short kick there. Westhoff with a chance if he keeps a cool head. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. A chance to add one more to his tally. The Cats in trouble. They need to get a move on. Disappointing kick there. Fantastic flight right there. We certainly hope he doesn't suffer from vertigo. Dangerfield pounds it long to his teammates. Marks. His kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't go that far for their holidays. 35 metres out. Dixon going for number one. He holds his breath. Port Adelaide with the ascendancy over the Cats, leading the match 32-1. Big thump from Ryder. Taylor with the ball. Dangerfield somehow manages to get that ball out with all those players around him. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. 40 metres out. Lang with a fairly straightforward shot for goal. Chalk up a goal for Geelong. What a timely goal.
The Cats have just been poor at reading the ball off the packs. They need to get back to basics and try and generate some forward run and carry.
Menzel got under it. Jams it on the boot. Over the top of the pack.
Jonas has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Selwood mops up the ball. He boots it. Kept his composure then.
Jams it on the boot. Jonas from behind. He wants to play on. A great effort. Chip kick along the wing. Nice mark there. Gets boot to leather. Great grab.
The power which has been so dominant in the marking contest, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. Wines with the catch. He boots it. Gray gets the upper hand. He gets boot to the ball.
Quick hands find the running player. Squeezes out a handball. Smith dishes it off to the running man. Jams it on the boot now. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Gets boot to leather. Marked by Selwood.
Selwood is one of the cleanest marks of the football in the game. Dangerfield plays on. Menzel didn't see that one coming. He hand passes it. He just wants some attention. He almost anticipated just where the pass was going and got there first. Menzel lining up with the goals. Menzel has a kick. The ball's up. That was horrible.
And the ball goes over the boundary line. Nankervis opts to play on. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Archie on the ball at the moment, finding the running player. He's done a Lady Gaga. He kept everyone guessing. Duncan pummels him, but the kick gets away in time. And that torp has gone supernova. The mark is taken by Taylor. Gets boot to high. Pollock delusions of grandeur. Dangerfield picks it up. He's got the football now. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Kick by Guthrie. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. He was never going to get that. Whack. He's out of space, like working in a telephone box out there. They slam the door shut. Smith with the first touch. He keeps it alive despite the traffic around him. Well, it could be worse, I suppose, Richard.
That was an absolute shocker.
Westhoff slams it on the boot. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Pumps it inside the 50. Young has a kicking style like a dog's breakfast. I don't think a professional would miss a shot like that. They'll be disappointed with that effort. Pollock claims the ball. Played on. No, that's just giving the ball away. Choose to kick it. Takes that one strongly. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Selwood. Jams it on the boot. Catch by Gregson. Impey gets his man holding the ball. He'll get the free. He wants to play on. The contest, no match for him.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. But Geelong forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Lonergan told to play on. Pollock takes it well. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Richo, what are his chances from here?
It's just too far out for him, Dan.
Testing shot outside the 50. And he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. Pick up by Lonergan. Dixon gathers. He gathers the loose ball. He's got the footy in his hands. Gives it to Wingard. Close call, but it's just made it for a score. 3 goals so far. Well done. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Rydick with a big fist on it. Taylor was taken high. Taylor kicks. Dangerfield presents and takes the mark. Boots it. Strong mark by Impey.
Impey is quite clean, picking up the ball on the half volley. Gregson's given away the free kick. He plays it on. He lays off the pass. Pollock slams the ball to his boot. Westhoff handballs it. Monfries with his head down. A goal took the power.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Bounce goes the ball. Rydick wins the tap. Terrible timing by Smith. Gains possession. Applies pressure. Selwood lays it off to the running man. And that's the end of the first term. Port Adelaide 45 took Geelong 7.
Geelong have had a reasonable start, but the scoreboard is reflective of what is a scrappy game.
There's the siren for the end of the quarter. The scores at Port Adelaide 45 to Geelong 7.
They have been pretty wasteful in this match, and if they lose, they will look back and rue the missed opportunities.
Let's have a look at the stats.
Both teams fairly close in the handball stats, 25 to 20. Not much difference between the way these two teams are kicking. Both fairly even on 43 and 40.
The second quarter begins.
Persistence can change failure into extraordinary achievement.
Dishes it off to the running player. Tui marks. Bumps the pigskin. Caught by Wines. Duncan takes him down, but the kick is away. Choose to kick it. He wins the contest.
Port Adelaide haven't taken many inside 50 forward marks, and their ability to nail goals on the run is what's keeping them in front of the Cats. He gets boot to the ball. Lang with the ball. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up.
Going for goal number 2. Geelong get a goal. Well, they got that badly needed goal. Can they build on this? Rydick with the first touch. Duncan decides to send it to open space. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. He's got the football now. Gets boot to high. Able to grab it on the half volley. Grabs the footy. Finding the running player just in time with that kick. Right sockers it. He picks up the loose ball. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. Strong mark. Kolajasny kicks it forward. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Slams it on the boot. Duncan grabs that one.
Duncan is very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. He gets boot to the ball. Oh, great spoil. He's blocked it. He gets boot to the ball. There's no contest for that mark. He boots it. Murdoch just wanted it more then.
Choose to kick it. He has clearly been shopping at Clangers or Us. He but kicks it out of bounds on the full. The ball goes over the line. Sends it on its way. Takes it well.
Dangerfield is a first-class decision maker. He appears relatively unhurried when under pressure and constantly finds the best option in heavy traffic. What a great skill. Menzel puts his boot on it. Smith gets the catch.
50 metres from home. Going for goal number 1. Has it got the carry? Pinpoint accuracy from Smith. The Cats get the badly needed goal. The bounce straight down. Rydick decisively. The loose ball picked up. Archie on the ball at the moment. White finds his man on the move. Sends the Sharon on its way. Young couldn't complete the mark.
Taylor has just got an uncanny ability to consistently spoil the ball. Archie kicks for goal. He intercepts the ball on the bounce.
Smith knocks it down the field. The bouncing ball is controlled. He has the ball. Sweeping handball. He kicks with power. Homsch catches it.
Homsch is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. Nankervis getting into position for the kick. Nankervis takes a shot. The ball's up. The kick is no good.
Disappointing kick there. Marked by Kolajasny. Sends the Sharon on its way. Great mark. Sends the Sharon on its way. And the mark will be paid. He pumped that one. Selwood claims the ball. A lovely drop punt. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
Archie wears his heart on his sleeve and he just bleeds for this footy club. Young just wanted it more then. Young goes for goal. Young has slotted it through for a 6-pointer.
I'll put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet he'll only get better with time. You can see it on his face. He's happy with that effort. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Deft touch from Smith. Jonas with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Interception. He lays off the pass. He's really a ball magnet. Rydick with a gigantic kick. Hands like dinner plates.
The Cats just can't find a free man inside 50 and it's really having an impact on the scoreboard. He kicks the ball. Winds with great hands. Sending it on its way. Dangerfield gets the catch. He slams that on the boot. Selwood with real good use of the body.
Picture perfect drop punt. Hartlett with the catch. Hartlett sends one up towards the wing. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Selwood sends the ball on its way. Dangerfield caught off guard by Wines. He boots it from the pack. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Going for goal number 1. Caught. Puts boot to ball. Strong mark.
Jonas really wears his heart on his sleeve. Sending it on its way. Wingard being penalised there. He gets boot to the ball. Smith catches it.
Solid lead, good kick. And the mark will be paid. The advantage is paid. Takes that one strongly. Tui holds the ball, and that'll be a free kick for Gray. Boots it. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. A lovely drop punt. Nice contested mark by Nankervis. Testing shot outside the 50. 65 metres out. Nankervis with the shot. All eyes are watching. Goes wide for a behind. Port Adelaide lead Geelong. Disappointing kick there.
The disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but the Cats need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. It's a mark. Dangerfield with the kick. He claims the ball.
Mackey sends one up towards the wing. Pollock got under it. Gets boot to high. Caught by Guthrie. Looks like he panicked there. Marks. Wingard plays it off by hand. Boots it. Nice work from Dangerfield. Trims the grass with that one. Gives it to the running man. Forward momentum. His enemy there as he crossed the line. The umpire has thrown it in. Smith with the punch. Gains possession. Dangerfield with the ball. This game is in danger of spiralling out of control. They must get a goal here.
Geelong need to play on at all costs now and start getting some more running goals on the board.
He brings it out of the pack. Nankervis approaching home now. The goal for Capel. Port Adelaide leads by 34. Look at that bounce.
Ryder is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Duncan has the football. White smashed him into the turf. Archie kicks it. Young takes the mark. Lining it up with the goal now.
Young slams one on the boot for goal. He'll be happy with that. Young with 5 goals. He'll go home happy. This one gives them an even bigger lead. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Ryder aims for his man on the ground. Heads up the corridor. Motlop hand passes the ball to the runner going past. Lang unloads one towards goal. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. Ryder with a big fist on it. The ball in the hands of Nankervis. Ground control to Major Tom. Dixon feeling the pressure. Gets the quick kick away. Tui gets his man holding the ball. He'll get the free. Plays it across half-back. Taylor catches. Lobs the pass. The ball was thrown. Free kick for Nankervis. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Distance could be the problem. An ideal position to be kicking from. Nankervis going for number 2. It's going. What a huge goal by Nankervis. A second goal in the bag. Port Adelaide with the upper hand in this match, and it shows on the scoreboard, leading 71-31. Smith with the tap. The loose ball picked up by Cockatoo. Passed by Selwood. Puts boot to ball. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Kicks it across the ground. He has no trouble grabbing that one. 50 metres out. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. Smith put the effort in, but it doesn't pay off. It's not the score he was looking for. Off the side of the boot, terrible kick. The ball goes out of bounds. In their ground.
The Cats are only applying token pressure in the ruck. It's just not good enough. As a result, the opposition are winning the match. Menzel puts his boot on it. Good mark. He lines it up with the goal. Puts boot to ball. He takes the contested mark.
Westhoff plays on. Kicks. White claims the ball. Works it across the ground. The mark is taken by Duncan. Boots it. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. He passes just before he's taken down by Gregson. Archie sends the ball on its way. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Jams it on the boot now. He takes control of the loose ball. Is in his possession. He's got the footy in his hands. Perhaps he was trying to audition for the ballet. Gets the loose ball. Curtis spills the ball on the tackle. Lonergan throws the ball. Free kick. Dixon shoots it. You'd back him 9 times out of 10 to kick that. That is a bad miss. Disappointing kick there. Pointless attempt by outlet. Kolajasny picks up the bouncing ball. Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Bumps the pigskin. Nice mark there. Archie plays it on. His kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't get that far for their holidays. Rydick unhappy with that performance. Going for goal number 3. And that ball is out of bounds. Thrown in majestically. Cleared by Smith. The loose ball picked up. He picks up the loose ball. Wines has had plenty of it, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. I've just about run out of things to say about his performance. I'm just going to watch and enjoy this display.
And that's the half. The Power 72 to Geelong 32. Stay tuned for the halftime show. What? There's no halftime show. Seriously. Time to take a look at the stats.
Terrible stats for Port Adelaide, but they're getting results in the end.
Finally, the third term. Bounces straight up and down. Rydick is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Smith. Selwood sends it to open space. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Perfect timing from Flanagan. Puts boot to ball. Solid catch.
The Power are having shots for goal on the run rather than looking to hit targets inside 50. And why shouldn't they when they have so many quality kicks in the team? Dangerfield kicks it.
Kicks it across the ground. Lang marks it. There's a vast chasm between him and the goals ahead. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Good mark by Jones. His kick went absolutely nowhere near the target. Great mark under pressure. Chips it down towards half forward. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Wines is able to squeeze a kick through the pack. Gets the loose ball. Young handballs it. He's really a ball magnet. Dishes it off to the running player. I'm lost for words after that kick. Can you help me out, Richard?
You just cannot afford to miss shots like that.
He'll be disappointed with that effort. Dangerfield claims it.
The Cats just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. Guthrie takes the mark. He slams that on the boot. Impey misses the ball. He lays off the pass. He kicks the ball. That's a mark.
Rocketed long by Wines. Henderson takes it well. Clearing it with ease here. Caught by Tui. Gets boot to high. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Selwood has his feet firmly on the ground and is just a great leader around the club. He slams that on the boot. Archie with the mark. He opts to play on. Gets the loose ball. Archie giving away a free.
Kicked by Dangerfield. Humps giving away the free kick. Slams it on the boot. Dangerfield marks. Distance could be the problem. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. Kicks it. Like working in a telephone box. Look at him go. Catch by Nankervis. Jumping at shadows. Taylor has caught him for holding the ball. Picture-perfect drop punt. Nice work from Dangerfield. A rushed kick. Selwood has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark.
He's got the evasiveness and the flashy tricks of a star. Dangerfield has the football. He heads into home. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. He gets his hands on the footy. Gives it to the running man. Black kicks it. Misses far behind.
Geelong are just being completely humiliated right here. It's not the score he was looking for. Gray plays on. Bumps the pigskin. Nice contested mark by Archie. Kicks. Gray grabs that one. Sends it on its way. A favourable bounce. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Would Adelaide get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal? He sinks his first goal. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Smith with the mighty fist. He's able to thread a needle and that kick comes out of the path. Lonergan kicks. Takes it well.
Look, Geelong haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. Smith with the tap. Puts boot to ball. Good mark. Nankervis lining up with the goals.
Misses the intended target. It's in the air. Out of bounds it goes. Gets boot to leather. He wins the contest. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Wingard feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. Smith gets the hand pass. Duncan working like a bricklayer who gets paid by the road. Archie gains possession through the interception. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Drake will need to pull something special out here. Almost in the bag from this position, you would think. Monfrey's getting accustomed to kicking goals. Would Adelaide lead the Cats by 52. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce.
Ryder, he's just a real workhorse in the ruck, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game. Gets it off the ground. Dangerfield dishes it off to the running man. Interception. Archie kicks the ball. He runs into the goal. Nankervis really forced to earn that mark.
45 metres out. A monster kick will be required from here. Nankervis drives the ball towards goal. Would Adelaide get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal? Nankervis makes the hat-trick. This kick puts them further into the lead. Ryder gets the tap. He's got the footy in his hands. Hits the running man. These possessions just keep ticking over for Stanley. Westhoff sends the ball on its way. Craig is able to grab it on the half volley. Boots it. Dangerfield takes an uncontested mark. Was that a throw? I think it was. Murdoch will take the free. Chip kick along the wing. But gets the interception on the bounce. Handballs from the tackle. A talk from Wines. Taylor takes it well.
The Cats have taken plenty of marks, but they haven't converted enough into goals. That's why they find themselves trailing. He slams that on the boot. Dangerfield catches it. He's got a hold of that one. Jonas just wanted it more then.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. It's really a ball magnet. Young dodging for no reason at all. The loose ball picked up by Tui. Off the ground. Almost, but not quite. Port Adelaide by 59. Disappointing kick there.
It's time to roll the dice out there and see how the game might open up. Yes, Geelong might get hurt on the rebound, but I think more scoring opportunities will present themselves. Selwood with the mark. He completely mistimes the kick. Guthrie with great hands. He gets boot to the ball. A good contested mark there.
Kicks it. Nice work from Dangerfield. Chips it down towards half forward. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Jonas runs past and gets the ball. Sends it on its way. Pollock must be hiding a step ladder. He opts to play on. Pollock sends the ball on its way. Dangerfield with the mark. Straight down the field. Great mark. Pollock kicks it a long way. The contest, no match for him. Selwood slams it on the boot. A solid mark from Dimpy. Moves it quickly by hand. Gets boot to high. Strong mark by Nankervis. 60 metres out. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Nankervis lets fly with a shot at goal. A monster of a kick gets home. Chalk it up 6 points. That's 5 in a row for the Power. The Power in front. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The ball has been bounced. Hit by Ryder. Has it now. Dangerfield with the handball out of the pack. Stanley cool under pressure. Releases in time. Motlop gets the ball. Is in his possession. Plumsh knocks the ball loose and brings down Menzel. He gathers the loose ball. Black with no time to delay with that kick. I'm lost for words after that kick. Can you help me out, Richard?
That was one of the worst shots at goal I've ever seen.
That score is not going to help them very much. That's one area of this game that does need improvement.
Gray just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. A good contested mark there. He boots it. It's a mark. He lines it up with the goal.
Good drop punt by Gregson. Wins the hard ball. Lang lines it up. 30 metres from home. The ball is thumped towards goal by Blaine. The Cats, they're just being completely humiliated right here. Great bounce. Big thump from Smith. Applies pressure. Selwood with the ball. That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. Coughed up by Duncan. A favourable bounce. Did he see a ghost? Nankervis gets it out of the crowd. The ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Boak. The ball is slammed towards goal by Boak. That's a goal. What a long kick. Boak getting his first right there. This one gives them an even bigger lead. The Ruckmen, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Rydek with first hands to the ball. Goes short with a hand pass. He kicks the ball out of congestion over the top of the pack. 45 metres out. Nankervis lets fly with a shot at goal. The Power get a goal. The Power have scored the last 2 goals. The Power with the advantage as they lead the Cats 110-40. Taylor comes in like a wrecking ball. Guthrie has the ball. Choose to kick it. Strong mark. 60 metres out. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Strong mark. Smith with a pretty easy kick. Gets boot to high. Marks.
Jonas really wears his heart on his sleeve. He boots it. Ryder with a strong mark. He shanked that. Nankervis marks it.
Distance could be the problem. A pretty safe bet from this position. Nankervis shoots. The mark is taken by Dixon. 15 metres out. 20 metres from home. Going for goal number 2. Soccer kick. Henderson throws it clear as day. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. Would Adelaide get a goal? Dixon kicks his second. This lead getting bigger now. A good third quarter. What do you think, Richo?
The Cats, the only way I see for them to overcome is to hang on.
Let's go to the stats sheet now and see how the players perform.
Both teams are neck and neck for handball disposals. The stats show that both teams have practically kick for kick, with neither willing to let the other have a kicking advantage.
That's pretty deep, Richo. It's time for the final quarter.
You and your opponent want the same thing. The only thing that matters is who works the hardest for it.
He collects the loose ball. Westhoff holds the ball, and that'll be a free kick for Tui. By Tui. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. A desperate kick there. Young gathers it. Ball heads out of bounds. The umpires with a good throw. Ryder guides it. A favourable bounce. Archie working like a bricklayer who gets paid by the road. The Power could score the last 4 goals. That could be the final nail in the coffin.
The Power are taking their time and looking for the safe marking option in the forward line. Most of their goal production is coming from set shots, and it's paying off for them.
Here's a chance for Black. Geelong get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal.
Black may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure.
Ryder kicks into his attacking 50. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. She's running hot, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. He's an absolute ball magnet.
That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. Picture perfect drop punt. The umpire calls a free kick. Picked by Duncan. Caught by Menzel.
Geelong have taken plenty of marks, but they haven't. Stanley needs to get this, otherwise it's going to be harder and harder for them to come back.
I would have expected him to nail that. Poor contact. Next time, mix in a little more leather. Gray. The ball crosses the line. Bumps the pigskin. Jonas sails out of the pack and takes a ripper. He's got eyes like a pterodactyl with contact lenses. Great mark. His kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't get that far for their holidays. Booted by Taylor. Catch by Tui.
Tui got a really good footballing brain. Puts boot to ball. He steals the ball on the bounce. Dangerfield hands over the ball. Winds, puts his boot on it. He marks the ball. Young taking aim, lining it up with the goal now. Young has a kick. It's on its way. The goal for Port Adelaide.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Rydick with the hit. Selwood with the football. Intercept by Jonas. He kicks the ball out of congestion. Nice mark there.
The Cats just can't find a free man inside 50, and it's really having an impact on the scoreboard. He gets boot to the ball. Strong mark there. Selwood kicks the ball. He grabs it. Pomsch slams the ball to his boot. Strong mark there.
Puts boot to ball. A great effort. Wines, not wasting time, elects to play on. The bouncing ball is controlled. Nankervis with the ball. Tackled by Tui. Taylor kicks it from the pack. Pomsch claims the ball.
The Power haven't taken many inside 50 forward marks, and their ability to nail goals on the run is what's keeping them in front of the Cats. He boots it. Strong mark there. He kicks the ball. It's a mark. Sending it on its way.
He's had lots of touches this match. Duncan, no match for the man with the ball. White with the football. Approaching the goals now. Good mark by Nankervis. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably the mark. Nankervis watches as it sails through the air. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Here we go. Ryder punches it. Has it now. Taylor just stopping for a quick dance. Selwood just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Approaching the goals now. Just fell through. Taylor gets the important kick.
The Cats have been really predictable out there. They need to mix it up, break the line, start taking more of a chance, or this game will be lost.
Dropped by Menzel. Intercepted. He hand passes the ball.
Motlop. It's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. It's tapped down nicely. Gray gets the ball. The ball being picked up before it makes its target.
It's a ball up. Smith hits it. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Lucky Barnes collected. Chips it down towards half forward. Controlled by Monfries. He runs into the goal. Hand pass by Henderson. Kolajasny. Again Richard.
He seems to always be in the contest, Dennis.
He's had lots of touches this match. He gets his hands on the footy, finding the running player. That drop punt works well for Xnathanx761's. Monfrey's urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Having a big day going for goal number 4. If this game were being played on water, the Power would be walking on it.
Monfrey obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else.
Now we've got a ball up. Rydick looked about as coordinated as Disney's Goofy. Murdoch is able to grab it on the half volley. Ball up cool. Rydick gets onto the ball. Xnathanx761's picks up the bouncing ball. Dangerfield caught with the ball. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Archie will be kicking from, as they would say, downtown. A pretty safe bet from this position. Moves it quickly by hand. Right, going for number 1. He'll be kicking himself for missing that easy opportunity. If this game were being played on water, Port Adelaide would be walking on it. I would have expected him to nail that. Hartlett looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Gets boot to leather. He gets his hands on the footy. The ball in the hands of Gray gives it to Wines. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. 45 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Hartlett prays to the gods of football. That's 2 in a row for Port Adelaide. That could be the final nail in the coffin.
Hartlett has his feet firmly on the ground and is just a great leader around the club.
White feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. Play on is the order from the ump. Wingard catches it. He chooses to play on. Bumps the pigskin. No contest for that mark. Xnathanx761's, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. 50 metres from home. Here he is going for goal number 7. Xnathanx761's scoring from a long bomb. That's number 7. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Smith not even close to getting a hit out. He might have to take a leaf out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Dixon has it, lining up the goal now. 40 metres out. Shoots off the handball. Young likes his chances for goal. You could see that happening right after it left his boot. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Wines with the mark. Here's a mighty kick at the footy. Dances around the boundary line. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. White will have to put everything into this one. He's kicking on about 45 degrees from here.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. But Geelong forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Slams it on the boot. Lonergan couldn't complete the mark. Xnathanx761's heads in for the goals. Perfect timing from Young. A goal for Power. Young is unstoppable, and they stretch out their lead.
Young needs to gain a more familiar and consistent goal-kicking routine. And when he does that, he will be rewarded with more accurate kicking results.
Gets boot to high. Hartlett looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Dixon got under it. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell him. And the ball goes over the boundary line, close to goal. Henderson kicks the ball out of the 50. Marks, perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. 50 metres from home. 50 metres from home. Gray going for number 1. It's going. Clear free kick. Montry's urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. 20 metres from home. Couldn't ask for much better than this. It's an easy shot here. But Adelaide have scored the last 5 goals. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Now that's just giving the ball away. Dangerfield receives the ball. Play on, the umpire says. And the mark will be paid. He got a hold of that one. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Punishing kick from Smith. Impey catches it.
Impey's shown a lot of character with his recent performances. Puts boot to ball. He gets it under pressure. He boots it. He takes a strong mark. Guthrie puts his boot on it. Sends the ball to open space. Polek gathers the ball.
Gregson sends it out to space. Kicks it across the ground. Selwood gets the hand pass. He timed the release to perfection. Gets the loose ball. His foot finds the ball and brings it out of the pack. Taylor with the catch. Kicks it. Pollock takes it well. Gets boot to leather. White intercepts it. Approaching the goals now. The ball mopped up. Nankervis collects. You wouldn't believe it. It shaved the goalpost. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Disappointing kick there.
Henderson is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Strong mark there. Selwood kicks the ball. Polek gets the upper hand. He boots it.
He picks it up. Picked up the ball. Out of nowhere, the ball shoots out of the pack. Ball heads out of bounds. Umpire lets it loose. Smith with the tap. Wines runs in. He kicks it gun barrel straight. Wines puts them further in front. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. Geelong woeful. More gaps in their team than a 7-year-old smile.
Grass grows, birds fly, waves pound the sand, and the power beats teams up.
But Adelaide could claim the match with a final score of 173-53. That's it for us. I will see you again, but not yet. Not yet. you